All right, so I just got back from the race, and originally when I started this, before I left, I made an intro, and basically it's irrelevant now because a lot of stuff happened. So let me just sit down and explain kind of the layout of this video because it's gonna be everywhere. All right, so we have credentials for this race. I am tired, Jesus. Didn't see as many drivers I would like to. I think with Michigan it was nice because I was at the location right where driver intros were, like before. Otherwise, we didn't have any grandstand seats. I don't know why we didn't get grandstand tickets for this race. So yeah, I saw him on the back box of Bubba's pit, but then he wrecked. I was on there for 5 laps and then he wrecked, and I couldn't get a video because you're not allowed to record. So that kind of sucks. So then we were I was just walking around the infield, kind of just finding different spots to watch the race. So there'll be a lot of me moving around, a lot of bad clips, I think, as well. That's why I'm making this edit. But I think the finish was really good. I got a pretty decent view of the finish. I was right at the finish line. Just photographers and stuff may be in the way. But anyways, let's actually get on with the video. And I guess I got to film an outro now. So let's do it. Ferguson's Toyota. There isn't really a good point to like do a transition, so let's just go through all the drivers I got photos with. Not as many as I would have liked, but we got Bubba Wallace to start. Me and him just sitting on the grid or standing on the grid. Also walked by Daniel Suarez on the way to the grid. Ross Chastain was caught after driver intro somehow. I don't know where that ended up. Corey LaJoy was just in the garage at one point, so that's a terrible mustache. Austin Hill again. I've seen him the most, other than Parker Glurman. And then we got Chase Briscoe. Yes, Chase Briscoe. I, for some reason, thought that was incorrect, but it's completely true. Chad Knaus was also there. Got a quick photo with him. I saw Zilich again, but he was just sitting, and I already took a photo with him yesterday, so no need to worry on that. And then I almost killed Parker at one point, which you'll see later on, I think. And then Richard Childress is just caught lacking, I guess.
Sports and motorsports. Drivers, start your engines! Searching forward at the bottom of the racetrack. Question is, can he lead? Topside
So Casey Mears making a rare start in the 66 machine here.
And there's a big one here. Around goes Bubba. Bush is in it as well. There's Bowman. Bowman's in the wall. Stenhouse is in there. So too Cindric.
This is NASCAR. We like to get loud. We like to have fun. And a lot of you guys...
Parker nearly ran into you.
It was a rain-shortened event. It was his first NASCAR Cup Series win.
on, Kyle! Come on, Justin.
Comes out of nowhere and momentarily grabs the lead. Blaney now moves down the middle. Trying to make their way back to the start-finish line. One can race his way into the playoffs.
Come on, Blaine, do it around this time. And with that, that's the end of my Daytona trip. And the end, of course, of this Cup Series race. First ever four-wide finish, I think, in the history of the Cup Series. So that's not a bad way to go out, actually. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We'll have the haul video, I guess, coming out shortly. And then just a lot of reviews to do. I got a lot to film here for these next few months. I can probably get this going till March, I bet you, of next year if I pace it right. So thank you so much for watching, and catch you next time.